in the years to come, it's going to be extremely sad watching the debacle, watching the state of relationships, watching where we're headed, the level of depression, the level of sadness, the level of emptiness. Because I sit up here and I talk about these certain issues, and the reason why I talk about them and I'm mad about them, whether it be I'm talking about women, whether I'm talking about guys, or I'm talking about specifically black guys or black people or politicians or whatever it is, right? The reason why I'm so adamant about these certain things is because I see the pathway into where they're heading. And they're heading straight to the ground. We're running full speed into a brick wall off of a cliff. So if you guys haven't seen this video, I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. This woman was on a date with this guy, and she got mad simply because he didn't get $3 cheese on his burger. She literally got up and left, paid for the ticket, texted him that she paid for the ticket and that he should have got the $3 cheese on his sandwich, on his burger, and blocked him. This is the level of delusion, illogic that's existing in this world today. And how do you change people out of this mindset, right? There's a lot of ways you can take this. You can say that she was looking for an issue or looking for a way to disqualify him and she wanted to get a way out of the date. You could say that. You could say that she was trying to one-up him and say that she has more money than he has, and like, hey, if you broke, just... She took that as him not getting the cheese as him being broke, and that's the reason why she walked out and paid for the ticket, because that made her look like the bigger person, right? There's lots of different ways you could take the situation and apply it. But at the end of the day, it's stupid. At the end of the day, it's illogical. At the end of the day, it's people not working together. It's men and women being dysfunctional. And whether you guys want to admit it, whether we want to admit it, men and women being dysfunctional, like, the society has to collapse, right? Because if people don't know their roles, if the men aren't being men, if the women aren't being women, and those roles aren't specifically being presented, the value of those roles aren't being presented, the whole society crumbles. Because divide and conquer is one of the most used war tactics, the most used strategies, and the most effective. And when you have division amongst the army is easy to take over. Which means what, our society is easily to collapse. And so women with this mindset, they're going to be a lot of lonely women in the future. By 2030, which is 7 years from now, pretty much 50% of women are going to be single and childless. Excuse me, if you guys heard that. Just had a little burp. But if you really lay back and watch your grandmother, one of the most fulfilling things for a woman is to have a family, to have children. Like, have you guys ever seen a woman after birth hold a child? Like, that has to be like the most highest expression of love and affection I've ever seen. And one of the most fulfilling things for a woman back in the day was to have a family and to have children and to raise those children into functional people in society where they're successful, right? Because whether we want to admit it or not, women are supposed to impute the values and knowledge into the children, and the men are supposed to give discipline to the child so that they grow into effective, functional, hardworking, respectful human beings in society. But as we see in recent times, women aren't teaching the kids anything. Women don't even like men. It seems like. I was watching the video again, right? One woman said, "I don't think men are good people." I mean, what is going on, bruh? It's like they have a hatred that I can't depict where it comes from, whether it be jealousy of the man and his position, or they're jealous of leadership. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's going to hurt them more in the end, more than us. And it's going to be some sad stuff. We're going to see some sad women in the future. And they're going to get to a point. I mean, you got people already talking about, women already talking about in their 50s and 60s, like they fell for the feminist BS. They know it's BS. And they're too far ahead in their life to fix it, to go back and fix the opportunities that they fixed, right? Because that's the sad thing about humans. We don't value anything until we lose it, most times. And I just look at the dysfunction between men and women. I'm like, bro, this is going to be a catastrophe for the society, for women. Because women dealing with stress, that's one of the saddest shit you ever seen. Like, when people talk about women being weather beaten, they're talking about women that have been stressed out by life, where life is literally kicking them in the teeth. And they're just exhausted. They're stressed out and exhausted every time, and it ages them faster. But it seems like you can't tell anybody anything today. They don't want to listen. And they don't even realize the destruction, the path that they're headed down, until it's too late. So that's my video. You guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. Comment below what you guys think about this. If you guys want to support the channel, it's in the description. My Cash App's in the description. I appreciate you guys for the love and support, and we're out.